Hey everybody, it's tequila time. It's Thursday afternoon, and been a busy day at work, been a busy week at work, and lots of deliveries to the house, and then went and made a visit to my friend Ian, who's having to close his liquor store. So made my final purchase from him. I got a couple of things from him. I got a bottle of Arete Añejo. I've never had this. I've had the extra Añejo. I've never gotten it, and so I went ahead and got one of these. And then I got a Volan's Still Strength Blanco. This is actually lot one. This stuff is good. Good, good, good. And been getting deliveries for other things. Working on accumulating bottles of Fortaleza Still Strength for a in-bottle aging project that I'm doing. I am going to attempt with done it before, so I'm going to do it again. I'm going to make, but I'm going to do this is a little bit different. I'm going to make my own single barrel reposado using Still Strength. So I've got some new oak staves, and I'm going to probably reuse some of my old ones, but I'm going to take them and with the bandsaw cut down into them so I get a little more fresh wood, for not a better word for it. Um, so I've gotten, as you can see, one, two, three Fortaleza Still Strength. Um, and then on top of that, that was a delivery from yesterday from one of my friends down in Texas. And then today, I got a new delivery today. So let's open it up. I mean, I know what it is. You don't know what it is, but I know what it is. And it's something delicious. So let's open it up and find out. And rip and tear and rip and tear, rip and tear, rip and tear, more ripping and tearing. And digging, 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 digging all the way to the bottom of the box. Oop, that should be it. Looks good to me. Move this out of the way. And then it's more ripping and tearing. So I was surfing the old interwebs, and one of the places I looked, the gentleman that I have purchased tequila from before, good friend of mine, happened to come across a pretty good deal that I couldn't pass up. And I ended up with a couple boxes. You want to guess what? I got two boxes with two bottles in them of El Tesoro, Knob Creek Rye, and Yeho. I like this stuff. And one's to keep, one's to trade. But I got a really good, really good price. Couldn't pass up. I know the two previous bottles that I bought at retail here in Kansas City, these were 170 to 175. I got them for quite a bit less than that. So um, I was very happy. I'm sure he was too. He found more and was able to help some other people out as well. So one of these is going for a trade for hopefully another bottle of one of these. So it's about straight up bottle to bottle. But if you have not tried this, um, you need to. Um, I am. I like bourbon, but I love tequila, and the Knob Creek Rye. Put on a rock. I got grandma's apple pie out of it. I mean, yes, it's still whiskey, but the baking spices and all of that seems to come up to the top. Put tequila in that empty barrel and age it for, I can't remember how long it was. I think it's 70 years. No, it's not that long. Anyway, they aged it in the Knob Creek rye barrel. Um, I would have to look to see exactly how long. 12 months. Um, yeah, 12 months. Um, I'm thinking of the bottle of whiskey that I actually have was 7 years old. This is a year. Um, this stuff is delicious. It's just the rye whiskey barrel, the whatever, it really, really, really helps with the flavor profile for this añejo. It's light, it's clean, but the profile is just way, way different um, than some of the other añejos that I own and or have tasted. So this is something not new. This is bottle number 3 for me. So I really, really enjoy this stuff. Um, what else is new for today? I did start. So we're going to go over bottle aging real quick since that's primarily what I wanted to talk about. Um, I wanted to make my own Cascaween Tohona Reposado. Um, I did use my older staves because these hadn't shown up yet. I recharred my oak stave with a barbecue lighter. um, get a little more char on it. Re-soaked it, and I soaked this in. What did I soak this in? It was Old Forester. Um, and so it took about 7 days, um, and I got this nice color out of it. Which, if you put this up against the SVD, this is about the same color. Um, so this is just that little bit of aging, and I don't know if I can get it nice. You can see, um, we'll compare it to another clear. So there's clear, and there's the slightly tinted. So this is really, really close to the SVD, and only being one of the three um, blancos that was mixed in to that barrel. Um, so love this. As you can tell, it was full. I like it, and it's not expensive. Well, compared to the SVD, at $250 a bottle. So um, that's a cheap way to make it. I might try to get another bottle somewhere down the line and try to make my own Tahona añejo. But when I do that, then of course, we'll let you know and we'll see. So my newest bottle, and this is really weird, because I just started this yesterday. Um, I bought a bottle of G4 Madeira, as you can see, G4 Madeira, and yesterday it was as clear as this, and today, 24 hours later, we're already up to a very light añejo. Um, so what I did is I used one of these. I got these off of Amazon. Something new to try. It is a spiral cut. It is charred. It's not a toast. So it's a number 3 char. So what I did was I took in this bottle, and I'll let you read the label as soon as I get the string out of the way. As you see, I use Woodford Double Oak to pre-season this Ziploc bag, about 20 milliliters. Yeah, 20 milliliters into the bag. I let it soak till either there's no alcohol left and it's all absorbed into the wood, or it's sat for 3 or 4 days or more. However long it takes. Um, these things must be really dry because it soaked up the 20 milliliters of the Woodford really quick. The other one that I did, because I got 3 or 4 of these. This is my other one. This is going to go. Oh, bag's leaking. So this is going to go into one of those bottles of Fortaleza Still Strength, and so this is the other one. As you can see, this is what I do. It just sits there, lets it soak it all up. So what is in this baggie is Eagle Rare. Um, I actually prefer to use a higher proof whiskey to do the seasoning. Um, but I'm going for flavors, not necessarily for proof points, because it doesn't matter. I'm letting all the whiskey evaporate when I'm done. So this is day two. I maybe later I don't think I'm going to let it sit for another day. We're gonna give it 36 hours, and then we're gonna taste it. I'll pour a little off, and we'll give her a taste. But we're gonna wait until then, and so um, that's the way I want to do it, and we'll just see how it tastes. What I'm afraid of is it's imparted a lot of color because of the char, but we haven't gotten all the flavor that we want. Um, if it gets a little too heavy, then I'll have to go buy another bottle and split it. But probably not. I'll just change my mind, and it won't be a reposado anymore. It will be an añejo. But I mean, at least as far as flavor and color, um, I was looking because the only time you find G4 Madeira reposados and añejos are special editions, and those bottles are limited productions. They sell a crap ton of this, don't get any of the other stuff, or it's crazy expensive. Um, you know, this is 75, $80 around here in Kansas City. I saw a bottle of the Day of the Dead Reposado with the coffin at, I think it was $290. I mean, yes, I've bought $300 bottles of tequila before, once, twice, maybe. Regretted it, loved it, but regretted it. And I have a hard time with anything over 200 bucks, unless it's something that I really, really know I'm going to enjoy. And then even then, those become special occasion bottles. You know, I like the buying three bottles for $175. The Cambio was great. It still is. I mean, you can see it's still on there, and I keep sampling from it. But I'm kind of getting into this. I want to start creating my own aged expressions, um, and then share them. So I'm really working towards seeing what comes out of this. I do, occasionally like a little taste of some Woodford Double Oak out of over regular Woodford. I know I haven't tried the double oaked. That doesn't appeal to me. Like I said, I use bourbon to age my whiskey, or age my tequila, not my whiskey. But that's as far as it goes. I mean, I do drink a little bit with my brother-in-law, and we enjoy it, but somehow we always tend to go back to tequila at some point. So um, that's pretty much it. Again, still editing on my Fortaleza video. Um, keep editing some more, and then I've had to write a script because I'm going to do voiceover through most of it. When you see the video, you'll understand why. Um, it was a little windy that day. Camera, which is my phone, and my gimbal. This little doodad here got hot. It was 85 degrees the 15th of February, and it didn't like it when it got hot. So I ended up having to do a lot of hand filming. This just didn't want to work. It just got too hot, and there's no place to let it cool off. So a lot of hand filming, a lot of stills, and like I said, I'll be talking all the way through it. You'll get some some commentary from our guide, but there was other people talking and everything. All that picked up. So we're going to do mostly voiceover on that one. Probably the same way with the El Tequilino. When I get to doing that video, I need to get Fortaleza done. El Tequilino is going to be definitely shorter. Phone died during the tasting. Really pissed me off. But like, I need to upgrade camera, but it's all coming out of my pocket, and I seem to be getting more tequila than camera. So we'll stick with what we know and what we can do, and just enjoy the rest of it. So Until next time, enjoy what you like. Wait a minute, we got to pour some tequila. So I got a glass, and what should we open? Well, the Volans is right here. Let's do a little Volans, and I keep turning this the wrong way. Volans still straight. This is batch one. Yep, a tasty taste. Oh yeah, that smells good. One of my favorite this is one of my favorite tequilas anyway. I don't get it very often. It's readily available, but not readily. I have to go quite a ways to go get it. Um, but one of my most favorite reposados is a barrel pick by one of my local grocery stores, liquor stores, Mike's Liquor and Wine, and they picked a great pick. It's not real dark, but the Heaven Hill barrels that they used, oh my, they imparted, because I've had both the regular reposado and the single barrel pick that was done, and the single barrel pick, hands down, I enjoyed better. I've gone through at least two, maybe three bottles of that, um, but and I want to go back and get more because they still have some. So one of these days I'll be going back to Mike's and getting some more of that. But until then, nice and clear. Cooked agave. Yeah, this is it's just clean. Nice little vegetal note to it. Let's give her a taste. You can see that 001, 106 proof. So yeah, I didn't taste nothing. Well, it's the first tequila of the day. Sorry. Let's see if we can do a little better second time around. But it does have some nice legs coming down the glass. Yeah, I'm just wonderful. Maybe a little bit of cinnamon in there, and baking spices. But I get that cooked agave. I know what that smells like. Wow. So cooked agave. It's a little vegetal, not bad. It's really it actually tastes really good. There's no a little anise on the back end, and of course you get a little pepper. It's 106 proof, people. But this is where, to me, with the higher proof, and this is 106. You know, this is 92. 92 is honestly, it's probably the perfect um, for straight sipping. I mean, it's just enough higher that where they didn't water it down, at least not a whole lot. All depends. We know at Fortaleza at 92 they didn't water it down. That's straight off the still, and that is the most delicious thing to ever taste is drinking that still strength fresh off the still. I mean, literally, it's come off the still into the receiver tank. They're dipping out of it and giving it to you in a glass, and just like, oh, it's still warm, you know, down, delicious. You get all of those Fortaleza flavors. The Volans, we know where this is. If you don't know where this is made at El Pendio, where G4 is made, just like this. Um, but it gets a little different treatment with water than G4 does, and some of the other things that are made there. Um, and then of course they experiment around a few other things. in their aged expressions. They played around with barrels. Um, their latest añejo was done in a German oak barrel, so it was just so. Um, go do some trades. Going to make some aged tequila. Um, I am really looking forward to trying this Fortaleza, doing my simulation of a single barrel pick for Fortaleza, since they will no longer be doing them. And one, I can't afford them, not here. Secondary market for a Fortaleza single barrel reposado is minimum of $400, and I'm not paying that. I don't have that kind of income. I don't, just don't have it. So we're uh, we're gonna make it. And if this is any indication, I think I'm on the right track. I think I'm on the right track. So again, like my friend did, agave love and lore, respect what's in your glass, enjoy what's in your glass. Until next time, it's always tequila time. We'll see you soon. Bye bye. Mm-mm-mm.